On January 1st, 1990, the first episode of Mr. Bean was released. In the course of the next 5 years, 15 episodes were made. By the end of the 90s, it will be broadcasted throughout the world, and so began the cult of Mr. Bean. There are 4 main characters in the show. First is Teddy. It's like his best friend who talks to him the most, makes him go to sleep. Second is his girlfriend. Third is his car, the Mini. It's his adventure buddy. And fourth is the 3-wheel blue car guy, which Bean has some beef with apparently. Looking at Bean initially feels like watching a twisted, sick fellow. Like, who uses a gun like that? And who does that to a Teddy? But the more that we watch him, the more we sympathize. Why? Let's break it down.
Just because he's a child, Mr. Bean is a child trapped in a man's body. That's how I've always seen it.
If anyone wants to ask a question about Mr. Bean, what would he do if this happened? What sort of car does he drive? What does he dream about? I would say, what does a 9-year-old boy think about? And then I say, oh, that's what he thinks
Mr.
about.
Bean has this childlike innocence, and you can see that in his relationship with his girlfriend.
And of course, towards women, for instance, he sort of romanticizes them. They're sort of mother figures, I suppose, more than. But the idea of a relationship or a sexual relationship, and that is just not part of his makeup at all. It just never enter his brain.
No.
I mean, you must presume that he knows nothing about it. You must presume that.
No, but the good thing about 9-year-old kids are that they have parents to kind of control them.
Yes.
Mr. Bean is totally...
He's an orphan. Yes, he's an orphan. He's a child without parents.
Yes.
And of course, we haven't given him parents. We haven't given him any family. He has no friends.
No, it just comes from above.
He's just sad.
Mr. Bean is alone and sad, and that is why he talks to his Teddy, because he has no one else to talk to. His pain and innocence is why we sympathize with him. But then, what makes him funny? Well, Bean's character is more complex than it seems. Imagine this. There is this child inside a man's body. Then there is this man. And then there is this line between him and the outside world. The premise of most of the episodes is normal day-to-day stuff. Shopping, laundry, housework, visiting fairs, etc. etc. The humor arrives from how Mr. Bean fails to interact with the outside world, and not from Mr. Bean himself. The line between him and the society is where the joke is. Bean isn't the joke, society is the joke. We are the joke. You are the joke. This is kind of an important video for me. I soon will be turning 20, and I still feel like a child inside. And I think so. Bean's character captures that really effectively.
So much. In other words, generally the things that make me laugh are characters. It's people who kind of present a sort of truth to you. I mean, even though it's mad or it's funny or it's wacky or it's rude or it's silly, but there's a sort of a truth there that you identify with, and you think, I know that situation. I've been there, or I've seen someone like that on the train, or I am someone like that, and I prefer to keep it hidden. And yet here I am being characterized extremely well.